Mm-mm. No, leave that boy alone. Okay. I'm on YouTube. Chill. Okay. I'm trying this new onion burger from Burger King. And I do not know how to chew my mouth out. I'm hungry.
Oh my god.
Y'all ain't never busting that. My children ain't never busting my haters.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts.
Alright, so I'm about to try that new God dang it thick. New onion burger from Burger King. It is so freaking thick. Look at that. Look, son. Look how thick that is. Oh my god, it's that thick. That one got like triple meat on here, but no. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, wee. I'm going to have to slide my feet back a little bit. I'm going to slide my feet back a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Crispy. Oh, that's that great. Amen. Please, I ask you, let me digest. Please, hold on with me. Please, let me. Okay, well, put it up. Please let me digest this. Oh, goodness, Lord. Jesus.
You want it, say that you auto talking too.
Look at that. Now, how I'm supposed to eat this?
Sunflower seeds?
That's onion crisp. My son said these sunflower seeds. These are onion crisp. Like, well, it went on salad and stuff.
That don't sound crispy to me.
Okay, let's bite into it. You know, that's what the... Whoa, look at it. Woo, that mug big. I don't think I could bite it.
What the freak is spilling? It's too small for you milk.
I was just giving what it's supposed to be given.
Now you get tired on.
Oh, yeah. I need one more bite, though, just to be certain that it's good. One more bite. Just to be certain that it's good. Man, oh man, let's get some fries, because you know they fries always be busting. Go. Eat them while they hot. Eat them french fries while they hot.
Wait.
I don't know, I ain't gonna be able to finish. That's what got my ear itching. You know, when something good, your ear go to itching. Or when you real hungry, that's what they say. What you want? I had some more.
I'm hungry anyway. That's a... Nope.
You
been eating hers. I'm talking to you.
He been eating her.
Yes. No, the freak I had none. She be taking mine.
Hers. Yeah. Hey, it's over with, man. It's over with.
Can drop one.
You gotta pick it up.
Me?
Pick that french fry up, okay. Oh, damn, a little too much salt on it. Oh, Jesus. I'm scared to pick this mug back up and eat it. I'm not even there. I can't handle it. Stop wiggling my seat back there. And I'm gonna turn some air on this hook. Man, I'm in. We did damn push start though. Baby. It is freaking hot. Okay. We're gonna try it one more time. One more time. One more time. Alright, one more bite. Let me show it one more time. Ooh, 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 the crisp is falling. Oh man, something came out. Okay, I'm gonna do it one time. This my kind of sandwich messy. So this, I'm talking about this is messy. My only deal is, I don't think no crisp is needed. I mean, I know it's an onion burger, but me personally, I don't think the crisp is needed. The reason I don't think they need it because they fall off. You really ain't getting them in your mouth. They falling all on the paper. But other than that, them was delicious. I mean, they could have seasoned the burger a little bit more. With a little more seasoning like they did the french fry. But other than that, it decent. It decent. It decent. It do. It do.
Why are you looking like that?
It do. She didn't let that one up. Yeah, we're gonna take this up. So, Bernice, how do you like homeschool? I just want to ask, like for the kids that are, that ain't homeschool or not homeschool, their parents probably consider or want to consider putting
They're
them
not
in.
homeschool. Why?
You never know.
Well, to get my honest opinion. No need for all that.
Yeah, turn around.
To give my honest opinion, it's kind of good, but kind of buns. Like, cause, like, you can try to just sit in the same exact spot every day of your life, 365, 24/7.
You ain't even did it 365 for a year yet, so don't do that.
Well, I have to, so I know what to expect. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is that it's boring. It's all right, but it's boring. Like, cause all you're doing, you're just sitting in a chair at a computer all day. Like when you had COVID, you do nothing but sit there, look at the screen. Your cheeks start to hurt. You try to sit in that chair. You try to sit in the chair.
Oh, your bottom cheeks. Okay.
But
tell me some good advice. You maintain in school, brick and mortar. Then you don't have to be homeschool. Tell them about that. Give them some advice on that.
what I have to say to you about that is that always follow your dreams, because you always have haters that come and crush them eventually along the way. Stay headstrong.
But yeah,
Because like you just understand. Being homeschooled may sound all happy, but don't trust your parents.
Look at that cat. It's just bigger than a regular cat.
Don't trust your parents on it's gonna be all right. It's not gonna be all right. It'll make you want to cry.
Let's go get that cat.
No, stop talking. It's gonna make you want to cry. You're gonna go in your room. You're gonna sit in your bed. You're gonna look up at the ceiling. And you're gonna get in your feelings. It's gonna hurt you to your heart. But what can you do about it? Nothing, because you're a child.
I'm a child.
then you gonna go listen to Rod Wave.
Whatever you prefer, that's what you're gonna listen to. I prefer Rod Wave,
Why you like Rod Wave?
because Rod Wave is a very good artist.
I think he's a very depressed individual.
Well, I like his music.
She's somebody that cat me.
But at the end of the day, if you think about putting your child in homeschool, please don't do them like that. They don't deserve it. Think about how much love and care they show you at the house. When you need help, they help you out. So I don't do your kid like that, cause like, do they really deserve it? No, they don't. I'm going to answer for you. They don't deserve it. Kids, you gotta understand that your child is still a child. Just cause you may be older than them and and like your childhood's already gone, so thankfully you can't have no more fun. But no shade being thrown. But like you gotta let your kid live their life too, cause like, you know, it's still their life. Y'all were the same way when y'all were kids, and y'all turned out just fine. So like, you gotta think about it. Wouldn't nothing wrong happen to your kid?
Okay, clock that.
Unless you just a hater now, you just don't want to see your kid happy at school. Then like, I guess y'all can't do nothing about that, can you? And for you kids, always listen to your parents. Because like, yeah. Or like, you will be sitting in a chair, looking at a wall and a computer the rest of your life. It's like being in prison. But you gotta stay strong and cope with the pain that it brings.
But how would you know I like being in prison if you've never been to prison?
I don't have to be in prison to know what prison's like.
My mom's a freaking fat head.
Okay.
But all I have to say is that if you think about putting your kid in homeschool, please reconsider. If you think about putting them out of school, please reconsider. Because like, there's a thing called growth and freedom. You gotta think, your kid may act out every now and then, may show some bad signs, but that's just them being a kid. It doesn't mean they're gonna grow up to be a bad person, or they're gonna let the influence of others encourage their actions. It just means that they're trying to live their life, the same life that you lived when you were a kid, or the same life that you wanted to live. Does it like I'm on the bus?
Okay. I hear that's some good. I mean, that might be some good advice for somebody.
But like, parents, it's really a thing of trust. Basically, what I'm trying to tell y'all. Cause like, if you trust your kid, to go with you to the store, don't you? If you trust your kid to go with you to the store, you can trust your kid to go places without you. You ever let your you ever let your kid go somewhere without you, or without adult supervision, and they came back A-okay? Think of it. It's basically the same thing. You just gotta give your kids a little freedom. You give them a little freedom, and they'll be A-okay. That's all they want. A little freedom.
So what you're saying there,
A little trust and all that.
a child supposed to get whatever they want.
That's not what I'm saying. I said a little freedom.
So with that little freedom, what they gonna do?
With a little freedom, they'll do whatever.
Whatever they want to do.
No, not whatever they want to do. They'll do the actions that are in the range of that freedom. If you give them a little bit of freedom, like them going to a friend's house spending the night.
Oh, going to the house spending the night.
Them going to the movies with a friend.
I do that.
Them going. What? I ain't talking about you.
Oh, okay.
You asked me to talk to your subscribers. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Go
I'm a
ahead.
special guest, by the way.
Yeah, this is introduce them. This my oldest son.
I'm her youngest son.
My first born son.
Last born.
He's a junior.
I'm a senior.
He's a junior.
I'm a third.
Y'all may see senior up here. Every blue moon. You okay?
But like I was saying, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with it, cause like there's no further discussion needed. Pointless conversations.
It's a bus.
Parents,
Yeah.
if you think about putting your child in homeschool,
Why is your bus?
You gotta go to Zaxby's?
don't do it.
Instead of over here.
Because like, you gotta think, all they just want is a little freedom, and you putting them in homeschool.
And I want to come over here.
Let me think. Let me see how do I put this. How do I put this?
You know, they might want to come over here. Look at that.
I got it. You want your kid to do good. Yeah, they want freedom.
What's cool that is? Oh, they changed their mind.
Your kid,
Kids out there.
Mm-hmm.
like a football game.
They changed their mind. They don't want to go down.
Your kid wants freedom, but you're scared to give them freedom,
Oh, he's going to park over there.
and you don't want them to
We gonna park over there, and then they gonna walk over that park.
Man, you can't talk to no YouTube subscribers around here, man. Oh, dang. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Your kid wants freedom, but, like, you scared to give them freedom because you scared what might happen or what they might do. But think about it. You keeping them there at the house just going to make them want freedom even more. Then they're going to start doing the things they want to do without permission.
Oh!
Or without adult
He's
supervision.
talking to the subscriber.
That's why you just got to think. You just got to give your kids a little freedom. That way, when they finally get the freedom, they ain't going to do nothing stupid. Because they don't have freedom before and they going to know how to act. So don't put your kids in homeschool. That's literally the only, like, do not. Do not. Capital N-O-T. Bolded, underlined it. Exclamation point at the end. Do not.
All that freaking booty.
You need to stop putting all that food in your mouth now. Stop.
Not.
Let it go.
There's a girl. There's a cheerleader.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Might be soccer.
Not. You do.
He's tough because God, them a lot of little girls.
You do not want
to. Them baby.
You do not want to see your kids suffer being in homeschool.
There's a lot of them now. So they ready to go in.
Hey man, I'll be talking to y'all next year.
Okay.
But do not put your kid do not put your kid in homeschool. Because like think about how sad and depressed that may make them being there at home 24/7. Not seeing the sunlight. Not knowing what.
One day at home they got a companion. They parent, one of their parents.
Hey.
If you're there, if you're gonna keep your kid there at homeschool and you're gonna be there with them, it's the same thing as going to a public school, adult supervision. Really, nothing changes. Besides you sitting in one place the whole time. But like,
they want me.
You know, it really ain't much to it. You know, like if you're a parent, just don't put your kid in homeschool. Cause think about how sad and depressed that might make them inside. They may not tell you, but it may make them sad and upset. So they get tired of being at home looking at computer and wall. Looking at computer and wall. They get tired of being at home. Cause like, think about it, parents. That's the only time your kid actually probably get to leave the house. Knowing some parents, y'all might be strict. Y'all don't let your kid leave the house. That's the only time they get to leave the house when they go to school. So like, you keeping them there at home, they gonna grow up with no friends. They gonna grow up lonely. Probably gonna die lonely too.
Yeah, I'm picking them in.
Probably gonna pass away lonely too. Cause like they ain't gonna have no good social skills. They ain't gonna have no friends. Friends probably gonna stop being friends with them because they don't see them or talk to them like that. You just gotta think. It's really just a matter of how you view it. But like, you may think it's good for the kid, but then the kid may not think it's good. But hey, the kid ain't got no say because you're the adult. But sometimes you just gotta listen because kids know best. Y'all may be older than the kids, but like, you gotta think. The new generation got a lot more wisdom and ball game than you old heads.
I just saw Mason car is black.
But don't stop.
Will you stop doing that?
I'm freaking looking at it.
Just don't put your kid in homeschool, cause that'll probably break their spirits, make them sad and hurt inside.
Do you feel that way?
This ain't about me.
Oh, no.
Put that light on me.
I thought it was Georgia Power.
What the
It's only about me. You said talk to your tell them how I like homeschool, and I told them, and I gave them a little extra.
Well, let's go get an icy.
But I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be done with it, parents. Just don't put your kids in homeschool. Cause like,
sit back now.
just don't put your kids in homeschool. Cause think, you lived your life, you had your fun. You had your fun when you was a kid and younger with your freedom, your friends. you just gotta. You're the adult, so the kid has to listen to you. But like, don't just try to control everything about your kid. Don't try to be that. Don't try to be that parent that's just like to control everything about your kid. Let them have some freedom and to make some decisions on their own. Because you never know. Them decisions may lead to them being a multi-millionaire, living on the beach, with a wife and 2 kids.
Oh, God.
And a chihuahua.
Right.
Maybe even making it to the NFL. You never know.
You never know.
And then when that kid gets successful, you're going to try to tell them to give you their money. Still trying to be controlling. When they're good, that kid's going to be a grown adult. A grown man.
But he's copying you.
So like, you gotta think. Give your kids freedom. Don't put them in homeschool. They still got their life. They still got their life to live. You got plenty of more years, parents, to control and make choices in your kids' life. So let them make some decisions along the way. Something they feel is right.
And your parents should trust them feeling because you raised them right.
Exactly. Your parents should trust that because they raised you right. If your parents know they raised you right, then they know that they can trust you on some of the decisions you make. So if you got your kid, they want to be in homeschool, and they respectfully say no, decline, then like, just drop the situation. Just let the situation be.
So what you saying is, and you get phone calls 2 and 3 times out the week from the principal or assistant principal, whatever, or from a teacher, they won't come from 2 times out the month. There's something going on. You should just let that be.
Now that you brought that up, it had nothing to do with the conversation. I'll talk to y'all. I'll actually get y'all one-on-one about that too. If you getting phone calls, emails, I don't know about emails, all them not good things, then like, don't just automatically think that removing your kid from the atmosphere gonna make the kid feel any better.
It's gonna make the parent feel better.
It's not the bad parent.
They're gonna get a peace of mind and they can work in peace.
It's not about the parent.
If they
You
get
actually
tired
had
of their
an eye
job. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But if you getting all that, don't you be so hesitant and hasty to just do the worst and what?
Hesitancy is slowing around about doing it. Hasty is doing it in a rush. You can't use both of those in their sentence trying to make them.
I know what I'm saying. Don't be hasty to just take your kid life away by pulling them out of school. Don't do that. That's not the right approach. The right approach would be, let me think. The right approach would be, if talking to them don't work, and beatings don't work, and taking things away don't work.
Beatings.
Mama, I'm talking to the viewers.
Oh,
What viewers? No one's up there.
That's gonna be a real.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Still, no one's up there.
But think about it. Like, that don't work.
This boy said
Try to actually have a deep 101 with them, so they can get an understanding of where you stand and where you coming from about the whole schooling situation. And that way, when they understand, they'll be like, okay. So that's how this has been making them my parent feel. That way, when they go back to school next year around, they'll be like, how would this make my mama feel? Or how would this make my dad feel? How would this affect my siblings who have to come to this school after me? You gotta think about all of that. But if that talking to don't work, then get them put in classes by themselves. Not by themselves, but get them put in like
alternative school.
You could get them, try to get them to at least still, even if you don't want them to be in the public school, try to get them sent to alternative school. Because alternative school.
The thing is, what if you don't want your child to turn to school because you went down that path?
That's the thing about it. You keep comparing the kid to the adult. The parents was years ago.
You're not comparing. You just want your child to make better choices than what you made. And if you see them going down the path similar to what you went down as a child yourself, then that's when you are going to try to redirect them on the right path, like it says in the Bible. Guide them, just like God do with His Bible, His Word.
Redirecting is teaching, not taking full control of the steering wheel.
It is because
It's showing them the path, not giving them, making them take the path.
But what if you've allowed them to make their own decision or whatever the case is? You've allowed them to have that freedom and opportunity to be out your eyesight and go to the school and maintain and use the principles and teachers and stuff you instill in them while at home, and you set so much high expectations for them, thinking, okay, well, yeah, let's send them off or send her off into the school, and they gonna do this, they gonna do, because I taught them their way, I raised them their way, they gonna this, they gonna that, and then it get flipped over, and they make you like a straight dang fool.
Well,
like they ain't got no home training.
First off, ain't nobody perfect. Everybody gonna slip up, make mistakes, do bad.
Every other week. I'm just asking somebody, a girl, boy.
I feel like a lot of this is applied to something else.
I'm not implying that on you, baby. I'm just speaking. Okay, sit down. Put seatbelt on.
But like,
I'm just speaking in general.
Like, you gotta think, though, parent, like, you give your kid the choices, some of the choices to make in their life. But when they make the choice, since you don't agree with it, the choice ain't a thing no more. You take the pick. That's not how it works. There has to be understanding between the kid and the adult and the parent.
True,
because if they ain't understanding, that leads a rebellion.
Oh,
things like that.
Oh,
and
it do.
You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want to see your kid.
I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want the consequences that come with being rebellion on my child either.
That's not about the consequences.
No,
it's about the action itself.
Oh, it's about the action of the child being rebellious.
You don't want your kid being rebellious, getting depressed, being depressed.
That's what 911 for.
Being depressed.
Definitely not want them depressed. That is true.
But like,
jokes aside,
even if they do feel depressed, they're not gonna tell you because it's your actions that led to it.
Oh Lord, help me God. Okay.
That's why I say don't. That's why me personally, I say don't put your kids in homeschool because like that'll take a toll on them mentally after being in school for so long. Adjusting to that new thing, it's not gonna feel right to them.
Okay.
Like,
so what about this then? What about if they adjusted to, and then they think about, they wouldn't even know nothing about public out in the open school if they would have never been doing it from a JIT or whatever you want to call it, or a lad on up. They could have started out homeschool, lad on up, and then they wouldn't even know nothing about it, so they wouldn't know what they missing. You see what I'm saying?
That's for the kids who already started off doing that. For the kids that were going to school, and then their parents ain't put them in homeschool, that takes a toll on them. It takes it has a negative effect.
Okay.
You may think it's positive for the kid, but the kid may not see the same. The kid may not see the same way.
Okay, but what I shall say is, what if that said child or children, a girl or boy, what if their grades have even improved in the process because their focus has been has been shifted on what it needs to be on, which is their schoolwork, and not hanging with homeboys and trying to see what next girl today, or just playing around, horsing around at school, or anything, or what boy today, whoever, however, girl or boy, or whatever case is. What if you've seen their full potential, them working up to that, or they worked their way to that full potential that you knew they could do even when they was in school, but they couldn't do it because they allowed certain distractions to distract them from working to their full potential, and now you felt as if you did what was best for them. Because see, colleges or going to college is not free.
See,
so you want them to put in the work so they can also achieve their goals and dreams. Not just you giving them a leadway to those goals, but they also put in the work to earn that. Because in this life that we live in as adults, as that child is going to soon be in the next couple years, ain't nothing out here free and nothing ain't going to be given to you.
That's why the kids go to school. They learn all this.
Right. They learn it if they allow themselves to learn it. But if they bring it home grades that ain't reflecting that full potential, plus getting phone calls every other week, or somebody saying this, or in school suspension, or detention, or this or that. If all that is taking place, how are their brains soaking up all of the knowledge that it needs to be doing. Obviously, some ain't aligning. Because the grades ain't matching, the behavior ain't matching. So some is distracting this child. So therefore, you pull that child out of that environment to see if it's going to make a difference. And to that parent's not so surprised brain, has made a tremendous difference. A's and B's. Focus. Good comment and feedback from the teacher. All kind of stuff. Good comments from other teacher feedback on assignments. Focused. All of that. And full potential is finally flowing. It's finally flowing. And the same thing that parents see, now she know them colleges gonna see.
The parent. See, I don't know how this got to being what I think to what we think.
Okay.
But that's neither here or there. But the thing you think you're doing is beneficial for your kid, but in reality, you just trying to have a clone of yourself. You want your kid to live their life how you live yours. You want your kid to be a clone of you. Not just because the kid ain't doing everything right from the get-go. Don't mean that's how they gonna be forever. Kids mature. You gotta give your kid You gotta give your kid time to mature, realize, and take charge.
Take charge. You mean accountability?
They can't do neither one of them things with the parents on the back 24/7. You gotta. And maybe one of the kids at school, the kid couldn't focus because they trying so hard to be perfect for their parents that they lose sight of trying to be themselves and working to their fullest potential because they're trying to work above and beyond, above things they know to fulfill what their parents want them to be and not what they want to be, which is perfect. Your parents want y'all to be perfect, but y'all can't be perfect because, again, ain't nobody perfect.
True that.
But then when you're showing signs of trying, you're not trying hard enough. When you try harder, you still not trying hard enough for your parents. Your parents want you to be clones of them.
Oh, I wasn't perfect.
It's not about you, mama.
True that. About me, but I'm just making it known. Myself as a child, I was nowhere near perfect. I can relate to what you're saying because my mama wanted me to have she had those same expectations for me. I got pregnant at a young age, something that was so out of her caliber for me to do, which I know I shouldn't have did it, but I made choices, and those choices led me to be a teenage mother. A single mother at the time. Did I want to be? No, I did not. But, again, the main thing here is only if I would have listened to my mom.
That's the thing.
I did.
An adult.
Because I thought just like you thought.
Adults.
But I'm just saying, I thought and had that mindset. Just like, only if I could have a little freedom. Only if I could do this. Only if I could do that. Ooh, she's so strict. Ooh, she's so that. But it wasn't that. I was just trying to be grown before my time. And I'll tell you this, and I'll say this and be done. If I could go back one day and be a kid again, bill free, somebody take care of me, somebody washing my clothes, somebody ironing my clothes, somebody feed me, paying the bills, I would trade it out for anything in the world. One day, 24 hours. Because it ain't all what I thought it was. Now, being a mother and a parent, that's been very fulfilling. Because I love my children. I love them to the end of time. Stop doing that, Janelle. I love them to the end of time. But it's just all the other responsibilities that come with being an adult collapsed together. So that's what my thing is. So that's why I say I don't want you to be, not wanting you to be like me, clone what you were talking about. I want you to be better than me, which is what I always tell you and your siblings. I say I want y'all to be better than me. Better than me, do better than me, be better than me. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I went back to school, got my GED. I went back, got me a degree. I two of them at that. And you know, I feel successful to a certain extent. But I could have been further in life if only I would have listened and I would have did it back then. I could have been way farther in life. Next 2 years, we'll be just not buying a home. Just not doing. I could have been did that.
That's not the plan
You know?
God had for you. That's what that is.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe, hey, who knows, you know? But at the end of the day, it's just the fact of only if I would have listened, because I would have saved myself some heartache. I went through pain. I went through heartache. I went through sadness. I went through crying and tears and long routes of situations when I could have took the shortcut if only I would have listened. And so I don't want that same demise to come upon you. I don't want that same effect that happened to you in your life. I want to be able to be that lifesaver, like on a boat or that lifeboat, and save and protect you from that. Mind you now, I can't protect you from everything I don't see, everything I don't know, because I'm not God. But the things that I do see and the things that I do know, I want to be able to protect you from them, lead you on the straight and narrow, and allow you to be able to know, okay, or have the mindset to be able to know, okay, yeah, she right. Mom, this wrong. This ain't, this, I see, yeah, she right about this. She right about that. So, like, for example, with your grades, don't see a big difference in them? Your focus, don't see a big difference in that?
Ain't even the focus. That's not the point.
It is the point, because that's the point of going to school. Going to school, the point is to get an education so you can have something and be somebody. That's the only free thing a man, a black man, and not just a black man, any man is given in this world. Any American is given in this world. It's an education. The only free thing. That's the only free thing you're going to be given out here. Ain't nothing else going to be given to you free. So while you allowed to have that opportunity and that willpower and that God has instilled in you to get that education, therefore, that's when you should take that opportunity, take advantage of it. Don't squander it. Don't let it pass you by. Then, when it don't pass you by, you in your 30s or your 40s, and you out here, you on the corner, you on the street, because you ain't got no dang education, and you ain't got nothing to fall back on to get you somewhere. That's your first ticket, your education. That's the first thing you need. The first thing. And don't get me wrong, everything they teach you in school, half of that stuff, you know, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm just gonna keep it real. Some of that stuff I ain't even use. I ain't seen it in use. Yeah, when I became a parent, because my children bring the homework home. But beside that, like in my real, some of the activities, jobs I ain't even, never. My first job was at a restaurant. Hardest to be exact. I ain't need no goddamn arithmetic. I needed basic math to work a register. I ain't need to know, I didn't even read. Don't get me wrong about that. I need my literature. But read, because I need to know when to turn it, which way to turn it, and read what it say. Warning signs and all that stuff. I need that, and I'm going to read my phonics. But all that other stuff, that social studies and the geometry, and that darn, what the other one is? Yeah, science. Well, science, you do need that because the temperature, all that chemistry, all that stuff work together. But the other one, what the other one is?
That's it.
History. It's another one they call it. It ain't social study. It calls something else.
Georgia studies?
There you go. Georgia studies. Stuff like that. All the governmental and stuff. I didn't need all that bull crap. You know how to flip a darn burger and drop a fry?
Well, it depends on what job.
No, I'm talking about my first job. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, not saying you don't need school, because you need school. But I'm just pointing that out, you know. But my whole thing is, I personally understand. I hear you. I understand where you're coming from, because you made some valid points tonight. You have made some valid points. And some of those valid points are how homeschool affects a child when they have had to transition from going to public school so much, and then all of a sudden, boom, a drastic change. But let me point this out. What they say? Warning before destruction. Now it say that, all people say that, it say that in the Bible in certain verse, book. I don't ask me, because I ain't that verse something about, but I know something about. But warning before destruction. And pretty much that's what the Bible is. The Bible is a thick book of warnings before destruction. 10 Commandments, thick bylaws of warnings before destruction. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not lie. All that. Warnings before destruction. So with that being said, even though they're commandments, but with that being said, or whatever case is, you was warned. If that said child was warned about the outcomes of their actions, and if the continuation of those actions continue, and it continued on 2 or 3 years, and they was threatened with the thought of homeschool, okay, keep it up. This year, homeschool, okay, next year, keep it up. And then they don't never have. Parents just like, I ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Mom and dad discuss it. We ain't gonna do it like that. Let him just go, maybe, he becoming a teenager. Let him go on to the next grade to see how he do. Oh, tell him again. Oh, no, we ain't gonna worry about it again this year. Let's just go on to the next grade to see how he gonna do. 2 or 3 more grades, you get to go on and see how you gonna do. And still get the same outcome. So your parents just get a point to it. They just get tired. It's over. It's time. So that individual has had warnings on multiple occasions. Now that the ball is in the parents' court, for them to take charge, they allowed their child the freedom to take charge and make the right decisions when they went on to the next grade. But they chose the latter. So now that the parent is in charge, why is it such a problem when they've had the opportunity to be in charge and make a change? Multiple occasions. Why is it a problem now the parent is taking charge and they are doing what they feel now is best for their child?
See, it ain't no problem, but there is a problem because the ball, it was the kids' ball. It was the kids' ball. They had plenty of years before. What's the word? They had plenty of years, but the parents want to be bullies and snatch the ball.
Oh,
Basically that's what they're trying to be. They already don't. They have their ball. They got their ball. They're adults. They got their ball, but that's just not enough for them. They gotta take your ball too. They want to be a ball hog. They want to take control of your court. They want to kick you off the court. They want to make your court theirs. But that's the thing. Warnings, yes. Kid was young and immature. As they get older, they realize the importance of what you were saying. But they realize the importance of what you were saying. You, as a parent, you gotta understand that a kid is gonna be a kid. A kid is gonna be a kid. Yes, they're gonna listen to you because you're their parent. But
not all of it.
A kid still gonna want to have to live their life before they become adults with the jobs, the bill payments, taking care of their family. They want to have their fun while they still can. But they can't do that with you hassling them all the time, taking away freedom, making their decisions for them. They can't do none of that.
Well, that's why it's called being a child. That's what comes with being a child. Those are stipulations of being a child. A child, adult, 2 different things. And that's why if you get in trouble, and you commit a crime, you go to jail when you're grown at 18, 17 actually, state of Georgia. But 18 or whatever case is, it used to be, but now it's 17. But make a long story short, or whatever case is, it's more or less where you get in trouble as a small jit or a lad, you ain't going no jail. Because see, the judge know that your brain is not fully developed to the point of knowing right from wrong. That's why when a child commits certain crimes, they still can charge you as a child, or they can charge you as an adult, depending on the extreme of the crime that has been committed. So with that being said, even law-wise, it's been scientifically proven that a child's brain at a certain age is not factually developed to the point of being able to make their own sound decisions when it comes to certain situations. That's why they are considered a child.
As they get older, you still treat them like they a little kid. They're gonna be your kid, but just because they're getting older don't mean they're not gonna be your kid no more. That doesn't mean you gotta keep trying to
Coddle them.
No,
Baby them, coddle them.
yes, that mean you gotta keep trying to baby them. Like, pull your kid out of school. Pulling your kid out of school. Cause if you pull your kid out of school, that means that you afraid of you afraid for your kid. But your kid, depending on what grade it is,
Or
your kid, your kid, like, they're old enough to know the dangers of life and
some dangers of life, because they haven't lived their life fully yet, like the parent is. It's true. Just being honest.
the life their parent has lived, which means
Or is living. Yeah.
there's a thin line between child freedom and adult.
I think, to me personally, I just think the child want to get loose and do things that he shouldn't be doing.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter what the parent. It matters what the parent thinks, but just because you think something of your kid, don't mean your kid gonna go do it. If you think your kid gonna do something bad,
temptation is a, you know what? He even said it about bad association, spoil useful habits. So therefore, temptation, peer pressure, those are very strong. Oh man, you ain't gonna do that. Oh girl, you ain't gonna do. You ain't cool. You ain't, come on, smoke this joint or hit this or drink this sip or drink or let's go. Let's go to the party. Oh man, let's go see these girls, or oh, let's go see that boy to your house. Those are temptation. You ain't cool if you don't do that. Those are peer pressure.
Exactly.
Peer pressure.
If you think your kid gonna do something bad and allow somebody to influence and peer pressure them, that just means that you think you ain't do a good job with raising them.
Well,
if you don't trust them to go do the right thing that you raised them,
if I had to pull them out of school off of certain discrepancies, then therefore I feel that I need to keep them at home a little bit longer and instill more lessons in them, and then allow them to show me that maturity. Then we can go back to the drawing board, their father and I, or the other parent and the individual, mother, dad, or whoever, can go back to the drawing board and then see if going back to a brick and mortar is the best choice. Because they don't learn enough. They don't learn their lesson. They don't learn enough. And they ready now.
You pull your kids out of school because you want to continue to try to baby them and treat them like they don't know some of the things they're doing.
Some you need to be aware of all the things you are doing. Because when you get out here in the real world, you get grown up, dead and gone, or your other parent dead and gone. Ain't nobody gonna take it easy on you. You're gonna be held accountable for every little thing, not some of your wrongdoing. You're gonna be held accountable for all of your wrongdoing. So now that's why, as that child is becoming an adult male, they need to now know the difference in taking accountability and also warning before destruction. Okay, that look like a nice thing to do, but hold up, wait a minute. What are gonna be repercussions if I do that certain thing? Even though it look like something nice to do, or Tom, Dick, Harry, and whoever over there doing it, is it something that I need to be doing? Is it something I can get away with? And is it something I need to be doing? Even if I can get away with it. Should I be doing it? And what's going to be the consequence? So that's why you're supposed to think before you react. And sometimes you have some kids out here who react and then they think later. And in this type of world that we live in today, how laws aren't things so much stricter and just a lot of stuff out here, you need to be thinking before you react, not reacting then thinking. That's the last. Keep that though. That's the last thing you want to do. So with that being said, again, that could be revisited to the drawing board once the parents see that maturity and they see that that growth, accountability, and all the other things that come with becoming a young male. Then yes, that can be drawing board can be went back and see, can we convert back to brick and mortar? But until then, it gonna just, said child or children, a girl or male, have to understand that what they may not see that is best for them, that's what that parent see what is best for them. And they don't see it because, again, that's where that maturity come in at. That's where them statistics come in at of a child brain ain't fully functionable, mature yet until they reach a certain age. So therefore, they can't say that something is not good for them completely if they are not a full grown adult. They can't say that something ain't good because their brain ain't even reached that level of maturity to even differentiate and make decisions when it comes to if this is right for me. That's why, by law, they're still underage and they have to have parental supervision. Guidance. See, that's where that maturity come in at. That's where that age thing come in at. See?
All I'm trying to tell y'all is that I'm speaking from personal experience with this one. Don't pull your kid out. Don't pull your kid out of don't pull your kid out of school, because that affects them mentally, makes them depressed. Speaking from experience, but at the end of the day, you can be sad, depressed. It doesn't matter.
They do matter because they have a parent that talks to them about when they feel a certain.
Words out?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But at the end of the day, it don't matter if you sad or not. What not? You know why? Because at the end of the day, it's your parents hassling and breathing down your neck to be ever so elegant and perfect that cause such action. So really, there's no point in even discussing any of it, because like, what's discussing it gonna do? What's discussing it gonna change? It ain't gonna change nothing. It won't change nothing because it's your life, but at the end of the day, it's also your parents' life. They don't want to. Let me think. What's the word? Yes, they don't want you to end up like how they ended up, but if they believe in the way they raised you, then they should have some faith in you. But if they just don't have no faith in you to give you freedom, keep you in school and all that, then kids, what y'all just done? There's nothing else to discuss. Ain't no point in no conversation, none of that. Just stay to yourself and I don't know, just stay to yourself. Find something you like to do at home.
And then you are allowed to go outside, PE, and work out, and not just be, But needless to say, only thing I can say is this is a child's opinion. This is a grown-up opinion. So whatever option your parents decide for you, just make sure to apply yourself. That's the main point here. Apply yourself, whichever setting you are and allowed to be when it comes to getting your education. Apply yourself, because there's nothing out here free. Education is something you're going to need. I don't give a heck where you live, what part of the world you live, what part of life you live at. So with that being said, you're going to need your education. You're going to need your education, and that is something that you need to make sure, whatever setting you are in, whether it's brick and mortar, whether it's homeschool, make sure to apply yourself and do what you need to do so you can continue on that path to success. Now, that was my oldest son. That was his take on homeschool. That was a deep conversation. Him and I have had multiple times. And when I say multiple times, I mean multiple times. And he has his opinion about the situation. I have my opinion about the situation. His father has his opinion about the situation.
His opinion is her opinion. Don't believe in your father's opinion. I'm telling you.
Well, either way it goes, yes, because see, that's something else he don't understand. That's something else he or all my kids, not just him, joke about that their father agrees with everything I say. But see, what they don't understand, they don't know. Sidecar conversations be had when they are sleeping, they are resting, or through text. Sidecar conversations be had. Stop playing in my car. Stop, turn around and put your seatbelt on. Sidecar conversations be had, and that's something that they are not aware of. It be a lot of things that be discussed, and that's something, again, they're not aware of. So, only thing I can say is, when you are married, you are one. And the husband is the head. And then comes the wife. Then comes the kids. Well, God, husband, wife, kids. But you are one. You're joined. Just like how Adam and Eve were. So when a choice or decision get made in the house, they may think, they daddy a simp. That's what they love to call their daddy. Or he agree with everything I say. But at the end of the day, it's side conversations that have been had where we end up becoming in agreement on the matter, especially when it comes to them in their education, because we know what our growing up was like and how we were as teenagers and how we met. That's the first thing, how we met. You know? We met at a alternative school where both of us was not even attending regular school anymore. So we want, again, better for them. So we're going to always be on agreement on that. If it's something that we see, both of us see, that is aligned together, and it's going to benefit them in the long run. So with that being said, that's all I have to say about that. I thank you guys for joining the channel. I thank you guys for watching. Please, 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 I beg you guys, please, please, please. Pretty please, I don't like to beg. I promise you I don't. But it's just my heart. Like and subscribe. Please hit that notification button so you won't miss out on deep conversations like this. Not just, conversations that some households be afraid to have. Some conversations that children my son's age are afraid to have, who are probably already homeschooling, afraid to have with their parents. Please, I ask these things of you. Please, please, please watch this video. It gives you a lot of insight on what the yays and nays are. It gives you a outside in insight on a child's input and where they stand at with the situation. It gives you insight on where an adult, the mother, the father, stands with the situation. Y'all excuse me, I'm looking at my surroundings because where I'm at is so with that being said, I do want you guys to understand that this video is a video not just for the adults. This video is also for the children who are afraid, and maybe they can get tips on how to open up to their parents if they have or are going through this same type of situation. But I thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe to the channel, Drea&Family. And this kind of content that you do get, this kind of things that you will see. You know, we have fun too. You know, we have fun. But again, like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so you won't miss out on exclusive content. And go follow my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram as well. And that is also, that will also be pinned in the link below in this video, my Instagram. Please go follow it up, get my follows up to at least numbers, please. And then my son, he wants to tell you guys good night and thank you for watching, and to follow Drea&Family.
Peace out.
Cornelius, he's kind of in his feelings.
Just don't turn 14. Skip your birthday.
Man,
skip your 14th birthday.
Didn't I just say?
Stop.
You gonna say like and subscribe, or you what you gonna
Make
do?
sure you go like and subscribe to the video.
Okay, thank you. That's more like it. Now, with that being said, I do want to go ahead and tell you. You want to say it? Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it. Say like and subscribe. Say it, Janelle. Say like and subscribe. You want to say it, Caleb? Okay, so with that being said, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Drea&Family. Do not forget to hit that notification button and continue watching for exclusive content. Good night.
Good night. Peace.